Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Fashion Pulse here. Devin and I are here today. We're going to talk about winter. Devin is here going to talk about winter colors with us. However, Devin, why don't you tell us a little bit about the event you last attended? I want to hear a little bit about it.
Okay, so last week because Ty Matron, who in the committee has done so much, he runs Black Pride with Matt J Hogan who works with Courage, and he hosted his annual sock drive, which he does donate socks for communities who are homeless and who needs things. Like it goes to thing, and the donations go to Courage too. So, and it was a good event. I was asked to interview some of the people, my community, my friends, people in the industry. It was really one of those things I am personally love because honestly, giving back in the community is what Ty and Matt are doing, and I think how BIPOC and queer and everything is something that we were dancing. There was just anything. I I recorded some of the outfits and people that were wearing the attendance, and there was a $500 best dress thing contest. I was in it, but I didn't win. But I think there were so many of the people who are drag and ballroom and that was there. Just I think a lot of it was so much fun in the community, and I think it was no drama, no anything. I'm gonna say one of my best dress, in my opinion, was Lance Infinity because he wore this and this reminds me of like a Mugler moment when it comes to his jacket. It was red. It was the shoulders were it was 80s vibes. I just think it reminds me of Iman's robotic outfit. Terry Mugler. Remember when she wore that outfit? I think just something about it was Mugler inspired, but it was leather. It was beautiful. I just think his look is amazing, but I also do believe there were so many outfits that were different. Everyone had their different styles and different ways to dressing. I mean, there was a lot of sequins. There was so much more of what their authentic style was, and I think what I love about everybody I was talking to was just about personal style. What loves and what it is, and sometimes I think for me when I'm at events and social life and like this, it gives me healing because I feel like right now this is the holiday season. Depression's happening, mental health is happening, and people are staying grounded because right now we're just trying to live life because we only got this one life to live.
Oh, most definitely. So, yeah, that was interesting to hear. And speaking of style, you wanted to be in winter. You wanted to take this time to kind of focus on the winter colors, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna think we're gonna. It's winter. Like I always talk about winters. Like I'm trying to learn so much about a lot of things with styling and color analysis. Is something that I'm kind of. And if you see my posts all the time, colors. I always talk about the colors right now and everything. What the popular colors from a lot of things. I've been inspired more about Pantone, and Pantone colors are always they pop out a lot more because I've been more into it since the rose gold colors. Rose gold pink was my favorite color during that time, but I think a lot of them is like there's not just one kind of blue. There's not just one kind of red. There's not just one kind of orange. I think what Devil Wears Prada is saying is like there's so many shades into something when it comes to blue. So you have to honestly sometimes the right blue may not be good for the bright blue is good for your skin tone, but the wrong blue is not. So sometimes you have to be a little bit more intentional what colors will look good on your skin and what it will shine. And studying the three types of winters, like I said, I don't have my phone on me right now, but I'm going to show you the ones I want to see if I can just see what the three colors of the winters are. Cool winter is one of them. Bright winter is another thing, and deep winter is another thing. And I kind of look through Instagram and social media and Google them things and find celebrities and all the colors and stuff and what works on them and what doesn't. And I did three reels of the men because I'm trying to get more men to kind of like be in my page and learn how, because I'm trying to, I think talking about the men more versus the women. I want to study more men's styles and more colors and stuff. So yes, that is.
Now, today I wore something which I like my grays and blacks, but what do you think about because this is kind of a blue gray. I don't know if, well, actually nobody can see it right now. Because the jacket itself, if you can see that, that's kind of a blue gray. What do you think? Where does that fit in?
For the colors?
Yes.
I think if you're gonna do the colors, I think one of the things is like blues can be perfect for brights or deeps, but I think what I say is like even for those the blacks, the charcoals, the navies, you're wearing navy, you're wearing gray, you're wearing charcoal gray, and you're wearing a bit of light blue. So a lot of times it depends on how the color contrast is. So sometimes it looks good. It looks good because it doesn't flush your skin, and also it looks. And then I think you mix and matching and stuff. So mix matching and stuff. So it's like I don't have an issue with. I think if you can get away with a color and just match it with your skin, match it with the skin tone and everything, that's not. But it's fine. But sometimes you have to be a little bit more aware about what looks good. Yes.
But I'm just saying the overall, like, what do you think?
It looks good.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes. I know. I talk so much, so yes.
No, I wanted to see, because I wore, you know what? One, it's cold out there. So, and while I love winter, it was cold out there, so I had to find something a little bit warmer. And since this shade was about the winter colors, I'm like, it's a perfect time. So I wanted to see what you thought of the outfit that I had for today. It's very warm and comfortable and stylish. But anyways, enough about me and my styling. So let's get back to what we're talking about. So now you talked about the charcoal. Now again, there's the different shades and tones which you have to look at, right?
Yeah, like I said, the deep ones are just. I think black charcoals and navies are good. I think with the deep emerald and forest greens, which is kind of where I'm at with my clothes, because I always, which is kind of where I'm at with my clothing, because like the navy and the green, it was intentional because I was like thinking about what can I wear to make an example of this outfit. So I say the greens, there's a mix of navies, there's a mix of forest, there's a mix of a lot of these things. So I have a little bit of greens and contrast. I mean, the black and it was just because it was cold too. I had to wear something sparkly. So I mean, it was something that was
of course.
And it's like it was a good bit of a black in there. So it was like yes. So I think with the deeps, you have burgundies, you have wine, you have blackberry. So those are the reds, the royal purples, the deep sapphires, the crisp whites, and bold jewel tones. So again, we have those colors that are perfect. Colors you can avoid from deeps are warm browns, camels, and mustards, light pastels, orange, peaches, corals, and dusty muted colors. So I think for celebrities, and I think you need to take, if you want to be honest, the celebrities who have those colors are Kim Kardashian, who wears them as Kim Kardashian, Megan Fox, Adriana Lima, and Demi Moore. If you look at their stuff on Pinterest and styling or online, you'll see that. The people who are men, Zayn Malik, Colin Farrell, Idris Elba, and Adam Levine, which I did for my reels because Zayn is a deep, and when you see that he wears colors that are very much balanced and very much good, and you see Idris Elba, he mixes and matches his colors with his suits, which is a good thing. So those two things also. And I think with Kim Kardashian, you'll see a lot of colors that are perfect on her, and silhouettes sometimes is a hit or miss, but it's okay. And I think why deep color winters shine in cool and colors, because there's just something about them. It's just, it makes the things. And it's also a lot of times the mistake you have to remember is not every color will work for, not every red is going to work for you. Not every blue is going to work for you. You just have to remember those are, if you're deep winter, just take examples from the celebrities. I know I'm a deep because of what I'm wearing, and it just looks good. So that's the thing. So So part 2 is cool winters.
So in this one, we're looking at people with a more of a winter colors, kind of like where I'm at, right? I mean, so what looks good on someone with my skin tone, do you think?
What is that?
Like, because you're looking at winter school, you're looking at the undertones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a cool undertone, which is what we are looking at first.
Yes.
So for me, let's use me as an example. What colors do you think look best on someone with my skin undertone?
Okay, for this one, it is the cool winters. So true winters are icy, cool base. So again, you have a very cool undertone. Hair is black, ash brown, and deep cool brown, which you have a lot of that browns in them. And then you have skin is pink, cool beige, or cool olive. So those are another thing. Eyes, icy blue, crystal green, and cool brown. What are your eye colors?
My eyes are hazel.
So it's a little bit, like I said, browns are a little bit like that. And colors you look great is, again, a lot of times these are the pure whites, the icy pastels, icy blues, icy lilacs, pinks. Pinks pastels are good on them. So those are good colors. True, I think true blues, cobalts, and navies. Again, you're wearing navy, and a lot of it is also good too. And icy blue, like this jacket right here, is good. So that's amazing contrast. I think what I also do see is emeralds and electric purples are good, and jet black. So those are great colors. But colors you can avoid: warm beiges, ivories, and creams. Olive mustards, like, yes, olive. Some types of yellows are not as strong for that. And corals and warm reds, again, another sign of, like, not all reds are going to be good. And warm brown tones. So again, lot of browns, not a lot of navies. I think celebrities who are those kind of colors are cool winters. I think is Anne Hathaway, Liv Tyler, Lucy Liu, and Katy Perry. All of them who have dark hairs and jet blacks, and all of them have. I've seen so many of their styles through the Pinterest, through like lately. I've been looking at, like, Lucy Liu, for instance. She wore this very icy pink merino girl dress from 2000s, and it was a beautiful. It was we were dressed by a lot of celebrities, but why it hit Lucy Liu is because of the pink, because of the icy pink, or the pink that is light, so the pastels. So it was a perfect example of it. Whereas Kylie Minogue and Mariah Carey both wore that same dress, and it doesn't translate to that as much on them because it was the hair and the eyes that matched their skin tone. Yeah.
So when you say frosty pink, there's a lot more white in the pink than there is red, correct?
That's so true, because I think you have to think pink, like, again, fuchsias and magentas, again, are okay. Neons like that are okay. So I see, like I say, a lot of the pastels like that, the icy pink is a good thing for her, good thing for your skin tone if you're a cool winter. So again, we're going to look at also the men like Benedict Cumberbatch, Henry Cavill, Matt Bomer. I mean, I think if I will take, sometimes most majority of these men have worn a light pink suit or a navy suit, and I've seen some of them have done that. So because they all have dark hairs and everything. So, and I think with also the icy colors, pastels radiate a lot more when you are a cool winter. And I think if you stick with the right yellows, that would be good. And layering technique, and I think for the cool winters, I will say, if you're gonna do again, with this layer right here, which you're wearing, it's okay to, like, I say the gray is okay. I'd say the gray is okay, and the navy is okay, and then like pink, like it's pastel. So everything will look good if you just it's a good contrast with everything. So, and I think you just have a great idea of an outfit. And I think another outfit example is for a woman. If I was gonna dress her, I would say a pink magenta dress, like magenta fuchsia. And I would say, if we're gonna do let's scroll back a little bit up so we can just see what will, like, I would say the fuchsia magenta dress, a dress that will be like a midi or of A-line dress, so very thin flare. And I would say to match it with it, I would say because let's do a pure white. And then I would say if we're gonna do heels and heels, I say we'd do so that's my outfit pairing for her. And also for men, I would say if I would style for men, I would say a navy suit, a very contrast neons and adjacent brights. So neons, like again, the neon blues, the neon greens are going to be good. So the chartreuses and all those things are going to look good. So colors to avoid, I think, is muted and muddy colors. I think I got to research that, but dusty rose, sage, olive, beige, tan, warm browns, soft pastels, like unless icy. So there's different kinds.
So anything that's not bright,
Not bright,
like
yeah.
your browns, your grays, your let's see, browns, grays. Well, white can be bright though, right? I mean, you can include. I mean, that's a color you can put in anything.
Yeah, I think white can be a okay mix to that. So I think the celebrities that look good, Zendaya, Kendall Jenner, Janelle Monáe, and Scarlett Johansson. I will take. Let's go up to the colors that will work. I'm gonna take an example of an outfit that I think is good on one of the stars. I think would be a royal dress, royal purple, and emerald green, black and brown contrast. So I would say there's something I would say a true red and a cherry red would look. I think I'm gonna use the true red and. No, that's Kendall Jenner. Kendall Jenner. Let's do Kendall Jenner.
Anyways,
I was like, let's just type in Kendall Jenner because I think we're gonna use an example of Kendall Jenner for what looks good on her.
oh yep. Let's take a.
Okay, let's look at images and see what styles are there.
But she is a little bit more on the lighter side of the. She's a little bit on the lighter side. But what color do you think would work with her skin tone?
I think again a little bit of true red, so she has a red of her experimenting with the greens. So
Let's take a look at that.
no, that's Zendaya. So
Like I don't know. I literally had that on her.
and that's what I say. Color like hers is good. I think we have the men celebrities. All of them. I think just with the right color and shade with them, they will dominate. The bright winners will dominate more with the right colors and right shades and stuff. So yeah.
So as far as bright colors, because you also have to take a look at so would bright colors work for someone?
Colors, like I say, colors I think are amazing on skin tones. I think, and emerald greens too. So again, the royal blues, the emerald greens, would take dominance. And I also say a lot of hot pinks and fuchsias